If you don't have any major health issue like cancer, depression, stress, hormonal imbalance, or any other health issue I may not have mentioned, then your hair is growing. If you feel like your hair is not growing, or your hair is not growing as fast as it's supposed to grow, or maybe your hair has been stopped at a particular length for an extended period of time, then you must have tried so many remedies to fix this problem. But the reason why these remedies have not been able to bring any significant results or have not helped you so far is because you're experiencing breakage. Now, breakage is the reason why you're unable to grow your hair longer and thicker. It's actually a very important concept when it comes to hair growth. So because of this, I've prepared 5 amazing videos that are going to help you understand breakage and how to stop it in order to start growing your hair today. Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is the first video of my breakage series, and I'm going to talk to you guys about the difference between breakage and shedding and what you must know about breakage, because breakage is actually a topic that so many people do not take time to explain, whereas it's actually the most important thing when it comes to growing longer natural hair. Now, if there is one thing you must know about hair growth, is remedies alone cannot help you grow your hair longer. Hair growth is determined by genetics, and there is no way you can actually make your hair grow faster than it's supposed to grow. The most important thing you're supposed to try to do if you want to see your hair grow longer is retain length. Length retention becomes impossible if you're constantly experiencing breakage. Another important thing you're supposed to understand is hair grows an average of half an inch a month. Like I keep saying in every of my videos, you're going to notice that half an inch accumulated over a year is equals to 6 inches, and if you happen to have trimmed your hair during the year, you might have trimmed off just about 1 inch of your hair, so you'll be left with 5 inches. So let's say every year you're able to retain 5 inches of your length. That is simply going to mean by the time your hair is 3 years or 4 years, you're supposed to be at 20 inches of hair. Now today, so many people actually find it very difficult to grow 20 inches of hair in just 4 years. The most important thing you're supposed to make sure that you do, if hair growth is really the thing you are looking for, is minimize breakage. That's why it was very important for me to create an entire series where I talk about breakage. There are still some people that don't know the difference between breakage and shedding, but there is actually a very big difference between breakage and shedding. Most of the time, shedding is a medical condition or a health condition. Shedding is more severe than breakage because it involves your hair falling out from the roots. Like this is your hair strand. Shedding, it's actually coming out all the way from the roots and falling out. The complete length of your hair falls out, while breakage is just, as the name is, it breaks along the length of your hair and it falls out. That's why you probably don't notice a lot of growth or length retention if you're experiencing a lot of breakage. Shedding is normal, just excessive shedding that is abnormal, because we normally shed a certain amount of hair every day, and then when you start going above this, then you have to probably seek medical attention, because excessive shedding is probably a sign something is going wrong from inside. So now that we have placed the difference between breakage and shedding, it's very easy for you to identify which one you're suffering from, and if you find out that it's breakage, then this series is for you. So at the beginning of this video, I made mention of 3 types of people who are experiencing breakage and what they'll probably be thinking. The first person is someone who thinks their hair is no longer growing. As much as your hair grows out, the same amount falls off. So you're kind of stuck at a particular length and you feel like your hair is not growing anymore because it comes out and it breaks off. The next person I talked about is someone who thinks the hair is not growing as fast as it's supposed to be. When your hair is shorter, it's very easy and simple to manage, but as it grows longer, it becomes more difficult to manage, and you have to develop some certain skills that are going to enable you manage your hair without breaking it. That's why when your hair is shorter, you kind of feel like it's growing faster because you see the length changing every now and then, but after it reaches a certain length, you start noticing or you start feeling like it's not growing as fast as it used to grow. The simple reason for this is you're starting to experience more breakage than you used to experience when your hair was shorter. And the third person is the person who thinks their hair is getting shorter or their hair is getting scanty. Now this third person is probably somebody whose hair is breaking up faster than it grows. So your hair grew faster when it was shorter and it reached a certain length, and you started noticing like your hair is getting shorter because your hair is breaking up faster than it is growing, and you're also experiencing a lot of split ends. Then you tend to feel your hair is getting scanty. Now I'm not refusing that you might have scanty hair. Actually, I'm just explaining the reason why you may have noticed that your hair is losing volume over time. That's everything being equal. It's not shedding and you're experiencing that your hair is losing volume. That's probably the reason why. So if you find yourself among this category of people that every single time you're trying to style your hair, you're going to see little pieces of hair on your shoulders, or you're going to see a lot of hair on your comb, or on wash days you're going to experience a lot of shedding on wash days, and I've actually given you an approximation of how long your hair should be every year or every year ending, and your hair doesn't even meet that and it's nothing close to that, then you're probably experiencing a lot of breakage. Now I'm taking my time to explain this to you guys because I know so many people are not aware of this particular information. That's why when you see this happening, you go out there and you're looking for remedies, whereas the solution to this problem is not remedies, it's a proper hair care regimen, which I'm going to break down further in the next part of this video, which is basically going to be me explaining the causes of breakage and how to identify exactly which one of the causes I will mention are actually the reason why you're experiencing a lot of breakage. So make sure that you watch this video and you watch the next video in order to keep up with this breakage series. For the sake of me not wanting the video to be too long, I'm going to end here and I'm going to make every single video on this series very short so you can actually have time to watch it till the end and understand everything you need to understand in order to grow longer hair. So that being said, see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video, and I'll be looking forward to seeing you guys there.